start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Illinois' offense will take the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches need.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Finds his big tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Air Force's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Bunch formation for these receivers. Going to sling it on second down. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Falcons are on the move. Wants to throw it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. So now it's second and long. The give to the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone.
nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Here comes the Heat. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's got it. First down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard in this one.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man by himself. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Falcons are marching down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Falcons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He rifles one deep down the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the quick grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on TV.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. 3rd quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on touchdown Falcons. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
Snagged in the middle. It's Addison. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense set on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery. Breaks into the... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finding open areas.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw for it. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Falcons have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Punts it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Proctor. The short hands, it's Montgomery. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of the...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. To the air, it's Proctor. Here's a heat. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab down the middle. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Wants to keep it in the air. They've got the screen set up. Runs through the tackle. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires into the end zone. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown, and you've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Falcons will try to run out the clock in this final minute. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together